Hello everybody and tree lovers. You know, about a month or two ago I made a video in Ingleside, Texas at Live Oak Park of a tree. I think I labeled that video or titled that video Big Ass Tree. Well, apparently it ain't shit. Let's check it out. Here's the original big ass tree. I read on the internet this thing's estimated to be over 1,100 years old. Not that one, even though it's an ass tree. Check this bad boy out. Yeah, man, she's awesome. Reaching up to the sky. See, these trees don't grow real tall. They're a specific species of live oak tree. I'm on my way home from working in Ingleside to Houston, and this is kind of on the way. I've never stopped in and checked it out, but today I'm just taking it easy and playing tourist. Let's check out the sign here, the marker. Let's see what it has to say. Keep it growing. Respect the fence. Well, of course. The big tree. There's some other big trees inside this fence. That one over there. Pretty big. And then the little ones. Not so little, actually. This guy's awesome. He's been here, she's been here, whatever. Over 1,100 years. Can you imagine? This is right on the coast of Capano Bay in Rockport, Texas. The water is just to my right, or the bay, water of the bay. I might go find a dock and sit on it. Let's see what this thing says. The sun's in my eyes. I can't really read it. Here we go. I'll try. The big tree. I have gathered sun and rain to grow green leaves, swaying softly in the spring, rustling like applause in fall. Wow, check this. Is it a poem? A poem? My limbs have shaded generations. My roots have reached for centuries. My children and their children's children, hey, that's Moody Blues tune, surround me. Here in this peaceful part of my land, yes, the tree's land, she owns it. Golden sunlight diamonds have glinted on the ground around me. Cold fingers of ice have touched my hardwood. I ain't gonna say nothing about that. I'm just gonna leave that one alone. Dust-dry days of sandstorms have scoured my skin. Torrents of rain driven by gales have rushed at me, and I have swayed but stayed unbroken. Silver moonlight has kept me company in many a night. Yet through all the seasons, sorrows, bitterness, and beauty, all of the history I have withstood and witnessed, there has been one thing I could not do. I could not grow green dollars or silver or gold. Will you help me, standing here before we met? Will you help me, standing here before we met? What does it say? Will you help me, standing here before me? Then we may grow old together, as old friends should, one of flesh, one of wood. Now, isn't that cool? I didn't read it worth a damn, but I can barely read it through my phone. Help us help the big tree. Goose Island State Park staff and volunteers work very hard to keep the big tree healthy for you to enjoy. Park staff fertilize, trim branches, water, pull weeds, maintain the fence. If you'd like to help support these efforts, feel free to put a donation in an envelope into the Iron Ranger on the right of this sign. Well, I don't have an envelope, but I think I got some cash. I bet you it'll work without an envelope. I'd like to support this big old tree. She's beautiful. Really cool. Unlike that other video where it tells you all the dimensions of the tree and measurements, I don't see a sign yet. I haven't walked all the way around it. That would indicate the size of this guy. But as you can see, it is thick and old. It's an ash tree. It's a big ash tree. Well, I'm going to continue my journey on home. Y'all have a great weekend.